Welcome to Real Internet Cash TV. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer, and in this video, I'm gonna help you decide: are you a serial entrepreneur or are you just a shiny object chaser? All right. But before I get into all that, if you want to learn how you can start earning $300 commissions over and over again, be sure to check out the first link in the description of this video. You will not be disappointed. All right, guys. So in my opinion, there is a thin line between being a serial entrepreneur, right, which is getting more and more attention as of late. It's becoming a real thing to be a serial entrepreneur, versus, all right, a shiny object chaser. Right? It's a thin line between the two, right? So let me break it down and keep it real simple on the difference, all right? And hopefully you are a serial entrepreneur, all right? So a serial entrepreneur, in my opinion, is someone who, you know, they don't like the 9-to-5 thing, right? They like to go on their own time. They're creative, they're passionate, they know how to get focused, right? And they got serious goals, right? And they're always into something. They're always doing something, whether it be, you know, they do something and then they move on to something else, and then they move on to something else, or they got maybe 2 or 3 things going on at the same time, right? And they grinding. They have multiple projects going on, right? That is a serial entrepreneur. But what makes it really a serial entrepreneur is that they're actually making whatever they're doing, they're following through with it, right? And that's the key, because you can have all these different ideas and you could be doing this and you could be doing that, but if you never like follow through with it, right? If you're not doing anything progressively, then you're kind of just, you know, wasting time, wasting energy, right? A serial entrepreneur takes whatever they're doing very serious, right? But they also have like several goals, so, you know, they're pursuing them, right? They're not afraid to pursue, you know, their dreams, right? Now you look at the shiny object chaser, they have similar characteristics of a serial entrepreneur. You know, they got goals, they got financial, I'm sure they got financial goals. They might have several different things going on, you know, things like that. But where the difference is, where shiny object chasers are not really a good thing to be, is because they don't complete anything, right? They'll just start something, right? And then they'll just instantly quit. They don't put any effort into it. They'll start something and then they go straight on to the next one. Or they got 3 or 4 different things going on and they don't pay any attention to any of them. They just pay a little bit of attention to this, a little bit of attention to that, a little bit of attention to that, and they actually never achieve anything, right? And another thing, what makes a person, in my opinion, a shiny object chaser, is because they'll literally go to absolutely anything, even if they have no interest in it. And that's huge in my opinion, because a serial entrepreneur, usually every project that they're involved in, they have a passion for it, they have a connection to it, right? Or they really want to just make it work. And that's the difference versus a shiny object chaser. They could see something and be like, oh, make $5,000 a month, right? And they're like, well, what is it? Oh, it's building, making coats for donkeys, you know, from home. And you're like, oh, cool, I hate donkeys, I hate animals, but yeah, I'm doing it. And then once they get all the material, I'm being stupid, but once they get all the material and the fur and everything, they're like, oh, you know what? I'm good on that. And then they'll see, oh, how to make money in real estate, right? And then the person be like, oh, even though I don't like real estate at all, right? I don't even have a house, never wanted a house, don't even want to deal with people. But yeah, it says I can make 10 grand a month in real estate. So you do that. right? You do that for like a week and then you keep bouncing around. Like that is a shiny object chaser. They'll do anything, right? They'll do anything and they don't put in the effort once they do try something. That's huge, right? Now, if you're somebody who can get focused on multiple things or one thing at a time, like I got this project, I want to get this started, I want to get it going, I want to see some profit with it, then I want to start this. I want to focus on it, do what I got to do, you know, because that's what I'm into, and then you just keep it moving, right? Keep it moving. Now, here's something else too. What if you're a serial entrepreneur, but you have a lot of fails, so to speak, right? You tried a lot of different things. I've tried tons and tons of different things. I failed before, right? But it's like, okay, did you put in a true effort? See, that's the difference. It's okay if you try something and it fail or just don't work out and you move on to something else. But the question is, were you passionate about it and did you give it 100%? A serial entrepreneur is going to give whatever they're trying to do 100% for a period of time before they decide, hey, maybe this just ain't for me, or hey, I just want to move on, whatever, for whatever reason, right? So yes, you could be a serial entrepreneur and you could have failed at many, many things, right? The question is, were you passionate about it and did you give it a true effort, right? So I am definitely a serial entrepreneur. I have this passion. I have serious goals, serious projects. So that's the category I'm in. Hopefully you realize the difference, and you, if you feel like you're a shiny objects person after watching this video, it's all good. You can transition instantly over to being just a serial entrepreneur. And the key is have a passion for what you're doing and put serious effort into whatever it is you're doing. Don't matter what it is, just give it that effort. All right. So hopefully this video helped you out. Comment below. Let me know what you think about being a serial entrepreneur versus just a shiny object chaser, which is whack. All right. Give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.